You know, in many ways, faith makes life simple. Not easy, and often we confuse that. Faith makes life simple. I'm a very simple preacher. For 40 years, I've anchored my life and led many people to anchor their lives, to be anchored in God's Word. But you know, there's this onslaught today of, oh, the Bible, and can you trust it? And you know, and it's nothing new. The enemy hates the Bible because it's God's truth. But you say, Jamie, how do I know the Bible's truth? Here's my simple faith piece. If you can get past the first verse in the Bible, Genesis 1:1, in the beginning, God. There's no descriptions, there's no arguments, there's no apologetics, there's no all these. In the beginning, God. He's in your face. He's not running for office. He's not wanting your vote. He's not asking you, do you have any questions for me? He's not trying to prove anything. He is. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. If you start there, if you believe in a creator God, that you look up to the stars and you can trust that He put them exactly where He wanted them. When you look at the beauty of the oceans and the delicacy of a flower and you see the wonders of creation, the designer, the God that had the power to make everything that there is out of nothing. If you can believe by faith that's true, then Jonah being swallowed by a big fish and living in it for a couple days, no big deal. The Israelites crossing a sea that's been parted by the wind, and several million of them go across, and when the enemy tries to go, they're drowned. No big deal. The walls of Jericho, they walked around it 7 times. People are like, whoa, maybe that's how could that be? Yeah, if you have trouble, if you have a God that would have trouble knocking walls down, parting waters, or keeping somebody safe in a fish, you got a God that's tiny. You got a God that's shrunk down to the size of your little peon brain. We want a God that blows our mind. And Genesis 1:1, God blows our mind. He could write a book using all kinds of individuals that don't know each other over a period of history of 1,000 years. He can write His own book and make sure it says what He wants it to say and get it to us. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with a God that could send His Son to the planet and conquer death and come out of the grave on the 3rd day. Because I have a God that made everything. He's our creator and He can do anything. Start with the simplistic things of faith, of knowing who God is, how amazing He is, and then build your faith from there.